Yo, what up, what up? It's DJ Voltron in the building. DJ VOLTR to the ON. I'm in the building. Not in the building, I'm out the building actually. And it's mad brisk. That's why I'm masked up out here, you heard? Alright, we're gonna do some story time. You know what I'm saying? Story time, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you about Voltron's part of my life. So I'm gonna say, what year was that? I'm gonna say probably 2016. Was it 2016? Nah, 2015 maybe. In between 2016, 15 or whatever. I was in the shelter, man. I was living in Bellevue on 30th Street, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy in there, madness. Niggas was dying and fucking shooting up in the room when I went to work or left or whatever. And it was just madness, man. It was madness up in there. You know, I've been all around the whole shelter system in New York.
Wow.
I seen this dude, man. He was on disability, but he was always showing his money. Always showing his money, like dude, put that out. He had a little attitude. He had disability though, you know what I'm saying? But he was selling cigarettes, but he was mixing cigarette money with his disability money. So, you know, he's an older gentleman. I was like, yo, put your money up, man. Somebody gonna get you. No, this is the shelter. It's like prison in there, man. You know, he had a little attitude or whatever. I was like, all right, you know, do what you do. So, long story short, you know, I went to work that day, came back. They was like, yo, they killed homeboy that did the cigarettes. And now, mind you, I was in Porter Ave over in what do you call it? Over there in the Knickerbocker. I was at what's the name of that shelter? Ready, Willing, and Able. So I was like Ready, Willing, and Able. So he's like, you know, he was like a brother to me, like, you know, because I was, you know, meeting people leaving, and some shelters, you know, we get transferred to, and you see other people come to the shelter and shit, like, yo, what up, son? You know, da da da. You know, they ain't speak or nothing, but it was just like, damn, it was good to see somebody you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, you know. And I met a lot of niggas up in the shelter, man. The shelter system's crazy. Like I said, it's jail, like jail. Anyway, get back to the story. Fast forward moving. Over at Bellevue, you know, I came back from work. Found out they murdered my man with a razor. The same razor they give you, you know what I'm saying, that little, you know, package, you know, you get, you know, a little shaving razor or whatever. And then they hung him with the you know, like jail, you know what I'm saying, with the sheets. And wrapped it around his neck and shit. So I was like, oh shit, son. You know, my man was telling me, yeah, they murdered that nigga. He was showing they robbed him. And then the same nigga that robbed him was in the cab and stabbed in the cab, man, with a pen.
Wow.
He was on the run. They caught him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, living in the shelter, man, is like mad depressing, you heard? So it's just dealing with the madness, man. You're like, you know, New York City madness, and you had people from all over that was in the shelter system, man. It was crazy, man. I was up, and then you know how you get into a situation, relationship situations, and all that, you know. And you know, before I end up in the shelter, I was in in a relationship, and you know, it happens. You know what I'm saying? You don't work out. You know, situations happen. And start living in the truck. I was making. Before I was in a relationship, I was making money doing the music shit, mixtapes, and all that shit. And then niggas, you know, failed. You know what I mean? That's the story time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna provide you with. But you know, that's part one of my story telling situation in the shelter system. You know what I'm saying? In New York City. And I'm gonna tell you, the New York shelter system is no fucking good, man. It's like the food. You know, non-profit organization. The food was amazing, man. It was a beautiful building. You know, you had a gym in there. We was working out, man. You know what I'm saying? Met a lot of incredible people, you know, in that shelter system. But you know, as far as you know, like Bellevue, man, that was like hell. You know what I mean? Go to Bellevue, ain't no but crackheads. You had niggas in there like barbers. They lived in there for years. I'm like, how these niggas living there for years? And then the caseworkers don't want to help you, you know, get out of there and better your life and all that. Shit was crazy, man. But I'm gonna get to different parts of my shelter life, you know what I'm saying, before I came to the building, you know what I'm saying? And there go my transportation right there, you know what I'm saying? I love it. In my building, you know what I'm saying? So before I get, into, any other situations and talking about my other situations and the way I live, basically I'm in the building, you know what I'm saying? I had to start all over again, so I started from the shelter system, you know what I'm saying? And I'm right here in the building, and this is why I started the building, to say my piece, you know what I'm saying? So I don't mean to be like, so hood and, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? I can talk articulate, but just as me, you know what I mean? So, this is how I get down. And this is what I know. But truth be told, that's the story of the day. It's your boy DJ Voltron, man. The building, in the building. And if you want to hear more stories, man, please like and subscribe this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe my stories and anything I bring to the table, people that I'm meeting, family out here and family out of state, family in different countries, and anybody I interview or whatever, man. Like and subscribe, man. It's gonna get better, man. It's gonna get better. Trust and believe, you know what I mean? And you know what?
This what New York sound like. When I'm on the mic, this what New York sound like.
You know we from the Bronx, the home of Fat Joe. We move O's in the X, nigga, tic-tac-toe. Got some niggas in High Bridge, all about the dough. But my Walsh Ave niggas, they not ballin' for show.